I got a phone call and it bumped me off, and now the sun is shifting. Oh, welcome back. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is part 2. I was trying to now I gotta dodge the sun. I was just in the middle of talking to you guys, and then I got a phone call that wasn't supposed to be able to come through. My do not disturb doesn't seem to make anybody not disturb me. I don't know what to do. But anyways, we're talking about ways to experience arts for you and your kids, and now I feel like I've lost where I was. But what I was talking about, I think, was not to be afraid to let it be known to places that you are looking for even last minute discount or free tickets, and see what you might be able to have happen for you. We've got a theater that does a artist series all the time in our small town. And a lot of times, I'll see the day before, they'll be saying, we've got 20 tickets left that we're willing to do buy one, get one free or whatever. So you never know unless you ask. Another really great free way, or well, it might not always be free, but another great accessible way is, like, what about ballet school recitals? Or piano recitals. My kids have very fond memories of going to a piano recital. Many of their friends were students of this one particular piano teacher, and we went to, just be supportive or whatever. It was beautiful. They did a wonderful job. It was very impressive, and I think so inspirational for kids to see what their friends can do, because if they just know their friend from sports or whatever, maybe they don't know that he's also an awesome piano player or whatever. So it was very, very cool to see. Friends that are in dance or vocal recitals. That's another thing. We had an opportunity to go to a vocal recital for a very, very talented vocalist that is a teenager. She was having her senior recital. And also, if you're near a college and university, they have recitals and concerts all the time that are their choir, that are their orchestra, that are their band. They have senior exhibits that the artists are putting on, senior recitals for the music majors. Usually those are free. And so you can see a lot of really good stuff and, give some encouragement to a young person that's just getting started and is probably really hoping that the place isn't empty. Now, community theater can be a great resource for you. Many are quite good. There's dinner theaters, there's outdoor theaters, there's musicals, there's children's theaters, and theater's a really fun activity that your kids can be involved in. So, don't neglect that, because you may find some really pretty entertaining stuff. Shakespeare in the Park seems to be a common thing in many areas in the summertime. Ballet under the stars during the summertime at some public park. Film festivals. I've taken my kids to the brass band festival before and to jazz festivals. You never know. You never know what is going to spark an interest. And so you might as well just give it a try. Libraries often showcase art. I was so excited yesterday. Our local library, well, not totally local, but a nearby library that we go to has been doing a major expansion over the last year. So major that they actually had to change the location of the library temporarily. And yesterday was my first day to get to go in there, and they had so much art. They had some nice big long hallways where there was plenty of wall space to have art on exhibit, and some lighted glass cases with some woodwork type of art and stuff. It was beautiful, and it was just so nice to see that art was such a presence there and that they had put the effort into that. So check out your library, and sometimes when you're taking your kids to a thing like that, don't just rush past it, for the books or the movies or the program that you're there for. Sometimes go ahead and make the art, like a showcase of, first, let's check out this art. There's this really great exhibit. Really, really can be super enjoyable. Coffee shops are great for local art too. A lot of times coffee shops will have some wonderful, hey staff, welcome. we're talking about ways to get to take in art, and I'm actually about to wrap it up. But so you never know what you're going to find in local places, and probably as you go around, if you kind of notice, oh, what's on the wall? Oh, that's local art. Just first of all, let it inspire you, because that can feed a part of you and your creativity and your enthusiasm for the arts. But also, if your kids are with you, take time to notice and talk about, wow, look at this. I wonder how he made that. And, oh, what is this artist's name? And just a natural conversation flowing of what's it all about and what do you think about it? And just, showing that you value the art that you see around you, and that you notice that art is all around you. When you go places, you go to the city maybe, and you see some beautiful piece of, architecture in the form of a building. Guess what? That building is art. Identify it as such, and, wow, isn't that cool how they, made it this shape, and how they, added this or that. It's really, it's all connected, and there's so much of it out there for us. So those are my ideas. Steph, I know you asked about schedules. You're the only one here. Should we have a private scope and I'll help you with that? Are you still wondering? How do I schedule my day? Steph, are you still there? No, she's like, great, I can't tap out a message right now. Yes, you are. Okay, remind me, your kids are, I feel like you had a 12-year-old and somebody younger than that. Is that right? Remind me, just you and me. I was going to save this topic because I felt like maybe I needed to think about it more in order to have better advice that was more 9 and 11. I was thinking that I needed more time to think about better advice for everybody, but since it's just you right now, we can do it. Let's see, do you have a curriculum that kind of streamlines and they both do some parts of it together? Or what are you using? What does your day look like right now? That's okay. Is this a bad time for you? Because we don't have to, we can save this for another time if this doesn't work for you. 9 and 11. I feel like I should write that down. I'll tell you what I have tried to do is streamline as much. Okay, we'll catch on. Can you listen right now, or are you about to get off? Because if you're about to get off, then so am I. Your day is chaos. I understand. My day's been kind of weird too. Okay. All right, Steph, we will try again for another day. Okay, so we're going to wrap up this scope, and so I hope that you're going to make it a priority to get out and do at least one arts thing with your kids this year. Try to do it this semester, okay? Before like May or June. Do something. Be on the lookout for festivals and opportunities. It could be the German festival, it can be, any kind of ethnic festival is going to have music or whatever. Anyways, now I'm getting on a whole nother thing. You will find opportunities if you open your eyes to it, and then just pick something and go. And you don't need to go for, the whole thing. You might just go for a small portion of a festival or an opportunity, or just, pop into an art opening for 15 minutes or something. It's okay. Start small if that's where you're at, if that's where your kids are at. But give it a try and see what happens. All right. I'm Erica Johns from enrichmentstudies.com. You can come get free art from us when you sign up for our Subscriber Perks membership. And next week, I will be here on Periscope noon on Tuesday for Home is Where the Art Is. And on Wednesday at 3:30 Eastern, just talk about something homeschool related, and I don't know what that's going to be yet. So thanks a lot. Bye-bye.